This is our 4th episode. Oops, I forgot to. Got to link this. Oops. I did this the wrong way.
What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
What you do?
Nothing.
Where the fuck is the overlay? I've been trying to find it this whole fucking time.
Well, I mean, we've already started.
I know, but I'm just trying to. I'm still trying to find it.
It's too late. We've already started.
I think I found it.
Look, if I add it and it crashes my freaking OBS, I'm done.
Yeah, just forget about it. I'll just. No, never mind. It wasn't it. Fuck. I just have too many folders.
Oh, tell me about it. I have too many freaking tabs open right now. So what just happened is I went live with the wrong screen up first, so we were just looking at our computer screens for like 20 seconds.
That's funny. All right, let me do my announcement right now. It's like my day off, but right now I'm live, kind of.
I wish I could hide the second toolbar on my second monitor. It's so annoying. I keep clicking it by accident.
Yo, I just can't wait for next year. I feel like next year is gonna be my year for content.
All right, we'll see.
We'll see.
We
Yeah,
shall see. I mean, honestly, I'm taking every day as it is and enjoying it, regardless of if it's you know, a lot of viewers or not, a lot of, you know, feedback or not. I'm just taking it day by day, and I'm just putting the best that I can, you know, just taking it positive.
Yeah, like right now I'm just doing the best that I can right now of what I have, but I'm just saying, like, next year I have no excuse with the hardware I'm getting.
For sure.
But I love doing it. I have a lot of content to put out. It's just I can't put it out because the rendering takes forever. Or I would have, like, I have videos up the ass to put out, but I can't put them out because it takes forever. 4 hours each to render or more. And it's not even edit videos at all. It's like,
Yo, what up, guys? We're going live with the Dojo Cast episode 4. For those who don't know what that is, it's a podcast that I do on Twitch. So yeah, go to twitch.tv/HoddleSus, or you can go to YouTube as HoddleSus and you'll watch our live stream. Me and Johnny, all good. My lips are super chapped. What'd you say?
what?
I heard that. You literally do the same thing, bitch. I don't want to hear it.
Hold up. I'm just writing right now. So soon, no Lauren can be a virgin.
Hey, we're talking about it.
Yeah.
I gotta use the restroom really quick, sorry. man. Sorry.
Mic on, mic off.
All right, you ready?
Hold up.
Oof.
Oh, I'm ready.
Breaking news! XRP has hit 57 cents. Bitcoin has eclipsed a new all-time high over 21,000. That's it.
Oh, fuck off.
Breaking. I'm just kidding.
Are you ready? Like, I'm ready.
I learned that trick from Ryder Craig Smith.
Fuck off.
Let me turn you up because you're actually a little lower than I'd like.
I could put my mic up. Oh, actually, if the more mic I put up, it's like more ASMR.
Wait, how do I do this? Oh, there we go. Oh, I usually have you at 80 because you're loud as fuck. But, yeah. This is not VR chat. Refresh. Refresh, Gambit. Refresh. I have changed the category.
No, we're in VR now, man. Virtual reality. Let's go.
We should do one show in VR chat. That would be fun.
Are we gonna meet Miko? Or her name is Miko? She's funny. We've been watching the stream.
Well, she's like I'm here for VR chat. I don't want to hear Johnny.
You're just a hater. You know what? CYBERPUNK sucks, bitch.
Gambit, after this stream, I'm going to end it and start a new stream because I will be doing more VR chat tonight. You best believe that. I'm turning into a VR chat streamer.
I mean, because VR is just random.
It is. Truly
like,
is.
you don't know what type of... you don't know what's going to happen on VR. There's something new every single day.
Mm-hmm. Roll the intro.
The intro?
Challenge me for some practice.
Yes.
Huh?
Yo, welcome everybody to episode 4 of the Dojo
Wait!
Cast.
Wait!
What?
Do you know what VR chat and Johnny have in common? Nothing but VR chat is there.
That's what you want to say? Anyway, this is episode 4 of the Dojo Cast. I am in my dojo, as you can see. I have my boy Johnny here with me.
No, my feelings are hurt right now. I can't do this, dude. I'm sorry.
Get over it. Grow a pair and don't get out of the center of the frame, okay? Because I worked hard to get you in the center of the frame because you're always to the right. Anyways, this is the episode where we're going to talk about CYBERPUNK and a failure that it has been of launch. We're also going to be talking about some Twitch news. Everyone is no longer an... Oh, I can't say it now. No, everyone is now a shrimp. And we also got
Sim,
some...
Virgin, and Incel, all right? It's not been added officially yet. They will soon. So you don't have to worry about not saying it.
Right. We also got some speculation on Glimish, which is a new streaming platform. But as we... It's been a while since I've talked this fast. But this is what we
so
do
low.
on the show
Can you,
all
like-
the time. Huh?
Can you move your camera more down?
Well, you want to see my chest?
No, because like on the camera when you're talking, you're like this, and the Hado TTV is like blocking your mouth.
Hey, I didn't make this giant, okay? You did this.
I know, I did it really quick. I promise I'll fix it.
Like, I'll make myself even more stretched out. Hold on.
I'm a bad graphic designer, right? I literally did this
There.
like less than 5 minutes.
Now, are you happy I have a long face? Is that better?
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I mean, it kind of fits your forehead now, so.
I'm gonna make you smaller. Cyberpunk, well, like cyber failure, exactly. But
We'll talk about it.
we gotta talk about our weeks before we get into the news. Before we dive into it, I will start with yours truly. I have been on a tear on VR chat. VR chat has been like what I've been streaming for the past week or so. It started all this past weekend, and it has been a delight. I've met so many cool people, and some racists and some assholes who don't like streamers. And you know, VR chat is like it's a mixed bag. There's so much that can happen. Literally anything you can think of that's, you know, safe for work that I've seen has happened. I've seen a flying dragon. I've seen a black figure, like the figure like that you would see like in a bathroom. I've seen Sephiroth, I've seen Cloud, I've seen Uganda Knuckles Naruto, I've seen Marge as Broly. I've seen a lot of things. I even saw this one dude yesterday and he was like rapping and it was actually good. Like it was actually content, but I had people around me and they were like not feeling it, so I had to leave. And it's a little bit of drama on VR chat, if you can believe that. But
I believe it. I mean, it's VRs. Anything could happen.
Yeah, it's been a fun time, honestly. I've had a blast on VR chat. We've also been streaming League of Legends, a little bit of Smash. I got pretty decent at League, and I still suck at Smash. So that's POG. But yeah, man, VR chat has taken over my stream. Honestly, it's kind of revived my Discord a little bit, and it's been a lot of fun. And for some reason, this one dude that joined the game has sent me to a place called Purgatory, and it made me like see in VR like everything, like twisting and turning and like this crazy music, and it's just been a blast. Like it's just been so much fun, honestly. But yeah, that's pretty much my week. What about you, Johnny?
Yeah, VR chat's like Twitter.
Kinda.
It's like Twitter, man. Because you never know what's gonna happen. My week has been good. I've been playing my arcade machine a lot lately. You know what's weird? Unexpected. My arcade machine has been like a kind of like a relaxed time for me for like 30 minutes to maybe 40 minutes. I play a game with new characters. After I'm just listening to music, like because I can't listen to music while I'm streaming no more because of the MCA. I'm just sitting there playing and just having a chill time. It feels really good. It's becoming therapy for me for some reason. Like it's so weird. But also I took out my Nintendo. I cleaned it up. I'll be pinning this next week. I've been playing out my 4-year anniversary stream. My coloring book's almost done. I've been working on commissions too as well. I'm overflowed with a lot of stuff, but it's good. It's really good to be busy. Yeah, overall it's been really great. I'm super excited. Like right now, like I've been trying to do the best stuff I can with content wise, but I've not been really doing a lot with YouTube lately because I'm just gonna wait till next year for the most part and just go full head like that because now I have the hardware to do it, like with everything that's coming in. So we'll do a lot more with that. I played Hades this past Monday. I think it's becoming one of my number one game of this year, honestly, just by playing for 4 hours. The music, the game, the art, the gameplay, the mechanic is so fucking amazing. Like, honestly, I feel like that game could surpass Cuphead for me. And Cuphead is high for me. And I don't know. I just really like Hades. Yesterday, I listened to the whole soundtrack on stream while I'm doing art. It was fucking awesome. But yeah, I just been doing work on a lot of things. I finished 2 designs for future shirt designs for screen printing this time, and I'll be making it myself because Teespring fucking screwed up, and I'm fucking done with them. I'm not gonna work with them ever again.
I still haven't gotten my order.
Yeah, like I'm trying to contact them. They're not sending me nothing back from my cousin or you. What the fuck? You know, like I'm not working with them ever again or a company like that ever again. I'm done with it. So I decided that I'm gonna like learn, and I've been practicing doing limited colors. What's like most right now I could do 6 colors, and that's for good enough for screen printing. The less is better, the less it costs less. But I did 2 designs already, and I'm making those into t-shirts, and I'll be making them myself, and I'll be sending it myself. Teespring could suck my ass. Like, that's all I gotta say. I'm done. Like,
yeah, I mean, like I said, I put an order in probably like 2 months ago, and then it said delivered, but it's not delivered. But it's not here. I never got a notification from my apartment. I didn't actually go and check, but they have like this new system, so I haven't been able to go in the office at all because the times I wake up pretty late. Because when I'm streaming VR chat, I'm streaming it till like 7 a.m. and like some of these people don't sleep. Like they live, and you know, I'm sorry to like go off another tangent, but somebody actually told me that like they have their VR on all the time and they literally sleep with it, like VR chat on, like in the game. There's actually worlds you can go to go to sleep. So people do treat this like a real life thing. Like it's crazy. It's actually crazy. But I still haven't got that tree spring thing. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, it says delivered, right? And it's like you haven't gotten it yet. And then my cousin said they gave him a tracking number, but he still hasn't gotten it. Like I feel so fucking bad.
We got scammed.
Like like honestly, I'm at a point where like I have to save up the money now and return all the money back to you guys because I'm not gonna keep that money. Because that's just wrong. Like that. Literally, I'm at a point where like I have no choice but to save up the money you guys spent on it and refund you guys myself.
Well, we appreciate that.
Yeah, so I just gotta. I literally have to do that now because that's just like wrong, and Teespring fucking me over pretty much.
All right, well, let's start talking to let's start moving from some bad news to even more bad news. Cyberpunk 2077, the launch has been rather rough, one could say.
Rather rough.
They delayed it for X amount of months, and they finally came out with the game on the December 10th, and people were hyped to play it, and then it didn't work, especially if you own a older generation hardware like a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Bugs up the wazoo. I've seen some funny things on streams, but I'm gonna read the official Cyberpunk 2077, I said it right this time, message from the creators themselves. Dear gamers, wow, my thing is gone. Here we go. Dear gamers, shush you. Dear gamers, first of all, we would like to start by apologizing to you for not showing the game on base last gen consoles before it premiered, and in consequence not allowing you to make a more informed decision of your purchase. Pause right there. Pause. I just want to show you guys some of these glitches really quick. Like, we're 2 seconds into this video and you see the chopsticks are already like messed up right here, as you can see. I've seen glitches where you can just like walk through the wall. I saw a glitch where somebody was driving and immediately the car blew up, and then they were like flipped upside down on the world, like upside down. So like the world was like, it was like Inception, where like the roof was the bottom and the bottom was the roof. Like it was just flipped. And like literally that's how this game is. Like it's just a buggy mess on console. But let's go back to the official statement here. Let's continue. We should have paid more attention to making it play better on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. You think? That's literally the two platforms that everybody owns right now. Not everybody has a PS5 or Xbox Series X, and they took a blind eye to it. They focused on PC. I mean, whatever, let's keep going. Second, we will fix bugs and crashes and improve the overall experience. You better. The first round of updates has just been released, and the next one is coming out within the next 7 days. Expect more, as we will update frequently whether new improvements are ready after the holidays. We'll continue working. So they're going to take a holiday break and then continue to fix it. I don't have any problem with that because...
They don't deserve a holiday break!
Hold on.
Sorry,
hold on.
I'm kidding.
I don't have a problem with that because, it is the holiday break, and you shouldn't be working during the holidays. But True. At the same time, they should have just delayed it then. If they know that they're not making or paying enough attention to PS4 and Xbox One, they should have then delayed it on those two and released it on PC. Simple.
Yeah, they said it like here's the weird thing. People are saying, "Oh, it's the whole old hardware, the PS4 and Xbox One, right?" How long has this game been on like they announced this game in 2012. This game been in development for 8 years. Don't you think that would have been working on the PS4 and Xbox One? Like games like I don't know, Ghost of Tsushima works really well. How good it looks. Like even Last of Us 2. Like again, we're not talking about the story. We're talking about the graphics on that, the gameplay on that, or even like the most I could like connect Cyberpunk, like the biggest games, is like Ghost of Tsushima, how big that game is.
Right.
And so that worked well. We didn't hear a lot of glitches. Of course, like we live in a day and age where a new game comes out, we expect glitches. We expect them.
Yeah.
But not this many. Not this many. And so they're saying, oh, but it's a whole old hardware, PS4 and Xbox. What do you mean? You guys been developing this game for 8 years.
How do they not pay attention to it? Because like the new system dev kits probably weren't out for like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So they've had time to work on these older systems.
Exactly. So it's like, what are you guys talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and it's like, oh, but it's not gonna look good as the PS5 and Xbox. Of course, it's not gonna look good as those systems, but it's still gonna look good and be playable. People are gonna still love that overall. Like, they still want to play the game because graphics is something, but they could get the graphics good enough, and if the gameplay was phenomenal, there would have been no backlash on this game at all.
Yeah, and
right?
the other thing is, like, they have like the biggest microscope on them. Like, this is the game of the year. This has been anticipated for like a couple of years now because they keep
8 years.
They keep delaying it. So we've been anticipating this game. They've been hyping it up for years, and then like honestly,
they delayed it on April. It started in April. It was supposed to come out on April 16, 2020, and they delayed it until December.
Yeah, let's read some more of this real quick. We'll release 2 large patches, starting with 1 patch in January. So basically, don't play the game until January, right? And then this will be followed up by patch 2 in February. So if you really want your total experience, and like, kudos to me because I didn't buy the game yet. Now this is on the old hardware, right? But even so, I know there's glitches on PC as well. So you know, patch 1 will be in January, patch 2 will be in February for those that are on PS4 and Xbox One. And they continue on to say, we'll be informing you about contents of each patch ahead of their release. They won't make the game on last gen look like it's running on a high-spec PC or next-gen console, but it'll be closer to the experience that it is now. So that's to be expected. It's older hardware. Let's move on. Finally, we would always like everyone who buys our games to be satisfied with their purchases. We would appreciate if you would give us a chance, but if you are not pleased if you're not pleased with the game on your console and don't want to wait for updates, you can opt to refund your copy. For copies purchased digitally, please use the refund system on PSN or Xbox respectively.
Trash.
For box versions, please first try to get a refund at the store you bought it from, the game. So that's going to be really hard for those who buy it at GameStop or Best Buy. That's going to be a really interesting time there. Like, I wonder if the retail stores are going to actually bring some kind of refund solution.
They're not.
And then they also continue to say, should this not be possible, please contact us at help something CD Projekt Red, and we will do our best. Refund. Yeah, we will do our best to help you. Starting from today, you can contact us for a week up until December 21st.
That's not enough time.
So they're basically,
saying
apologizing and saying you can get a refund. By the way, they said PC gamers will also be getting regular updates and fixes improving the game. By the way, they didn't mention anything about PC, like timetables. They gave us a timetable for PS4 and Xbox One, patch 1 January and patch 2 in February.
Yeah, because the last gen consoles have to be priority because they're not playable.
Yeah.
At least the PC version is playable. It's playable. It starts glitches, but it's still playable. But I mean, all this right here is slap in the face, because with digital purchases on the PSN and on Xbox, it's so hard to get back. It's not like Steam.
Yeah.
Steam is a little more leverage to do that, right? Because that's their main. They don't sell anything physical, like, really within games, right? So with PSN and Xbox, they're not really gonna, it's gonna take forever. They're probably gonna say no. You're probably gonna do emails back and forth. Nobody wants to really deal with that.
Hold on.
So,
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was running through one of these glitches, and this guy is T-posing. He was T-posing. I think he was like a target or something in the game, and he's T-posing.
It's just look. This is really sad.
Wait,
right?
What? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
This is a very, very sad thing that happened to the people that purchased this game.
Yeah.
because pretty much I'm seeing the video. The CD Project Red, they pretty much stole a lot of money if you think about it, because 5 days from here now. How long ago was the tweet for the apology?
You see these cars?
Yeah, I see him. How long ago was it?
Like this is like PS1, dude. I'm sorry, what?
I know. So it was literally 3 days ago. The apology and the refund policy was 3 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
They gave us the 21st to get a refund. That is 9 days. That's not enough days for how many people are going to ask for a refund, especially if we send the email to them. You know how much long they're going to take that? Because how long that's going to take to get through all those emails. And then, but they suggested other things first, with PS10 and Xbox first. And, well, they're going to try to get through that. They're going to get pretty much denied for the most part. So they're going to go through them next. And it's probably going to be like last minute.
Yeah.
So
this is a mess. Like,
no. This game right here is like, I give this game this game is a failure and a trash game. This game has potential to become really great later on, like in a year later. Not right now. A year later. This game is a complete trash game. If people, like I said this on my stream last night, here's the thing: if you had fun with this game, good on you, kudos, right? But like you're literally lowering your standards. You're happy with a mediocre game.
Well, a mediocre game is a game that functions and actually plays well. This game doesn't function. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, people that enjoyed it or enjoying it right now, you're pretty much excusing the company to give you guys a mediocre game, and then you had fun with that. Like you're like, you thought it was a great game, good. It looks like a really great game for the most part, like, you know, like cover wise, but not when you go into the game, it's just trash. This guy's stuck in the sofa.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, hopefully that you guys will still give your concerns about this to the company. Like, even though you had, I guess, like, it's kind of weird saying that, but like, even though you had fun, you should say something. So because the players deserve better than this, right? Like, with all these glitches, like, you guys see this video, is so many glitches.
He's like part of the car now. He's like part of the car.
Yeah, it is really bad on certain things that are going on right now, and I don't know, man. I just really wish that they should have just not released this on the current console, and then if they release this on PC only for now, the backlash would have been as hard.
Yeah, I think
it would have been as bad.
Whoa, what the heck? Yo, okay,
stop watching the videos, or I'm just brain cells.
So this game was obviously not ready, and the rumors that we heard, they were trying to squash them, but I think they should have let them fly and delayed it some more, especially for like older generation, because I don't understand why the newer generation was delayed and the older generation would just put out there like that this product is ready.
They worked on it for 8 years on the last gen. That's why.
Serafall says, in other words, this game is as low as Gmod right now, Gary's mod, whereas it's supposed to run like the most major world exploration games. Well, I mean, it's not even like that at all. Like, it's not even close to a major. Okay, so it has like a AAA budget, but like, it's like the devs are just trolling us. Like, this is literally what's happening. You take a step and you're staring at the ground and your foot. Like, this game is buggy. It's got so many issues to it, but it's
they should have released this around March next year. Yeah, they would have got on backlash for delay, but it would have been much better than what they have right now, and all the refunds and all that.
Well, I'm just saying, if this is the game state that we had in 2020, December 2020, what was it like before?
Much worse. Much worse.
This guy didn't even render. Okay, there we go.
Like, what did you guys do for the delays? What did you guys do on the delays? A quick patch?
Okay, let's be honest here. So Ubisoft likes to do this where they put their games on PC and it's like amazing, right? And then they bring this to console, and then there's parts of the game that was from the trailer that are missing. And so, like, when you get it on a console, you're like, why are you expecting to play the PC game? Like, what is this? And that's literally what happened here with CD Projekt Red. Like they have probably the best version is PC, and then maybe the next gen hardware is going to be really good. But it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, Keanu Reeves in the game, but it's like, are we paying for this because we want to watch Keanu Reeves, or is this an actually good game? And right now, the current state of Cyberpunk, if that's what you see all the time, the best bugs and glitches, like this video title is the best bugs and glitches. Okay, that's not a good look for your game that just came out. That's been anticipated for like X amount of years. So I mean, hopefully these patches do fix a lot of these issues. A lot of it was funny and laughable, and I would like to see some more. Yeah, it's great content, but I mean, when you get past that, you're like, what's the cool game that I saw on E3 in 2018? It's not here. It's just not the same.
It is a trash game right now, and I'm happy that a good friend of mine named Gambit told me to wait a year to get this game. That's what he told me. He literally been playing this game since it came out, a lot of hours. And he just told me, if you want a good experience of this game, wait a year.
Yeah, and I heard that Kiwi had some crashing issues, and he was on PS4, I believe.
Yeah, crashing issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. This game is like, I swear to God, if this game was Game of the Year next year, I'm walking away. Like, never watching Video Game Awards ever again. Never watching ever again.
Final thoughts on Cyberpunk.
It sucks. I'm done.
I think my final thought is, I told you so. Let's move on to our next bit of news here. We'll hop into the first bit of Twitch drama. Twitch is banning the words. Can I say it?
Before that, I do have some other news from Twitch.
Oh, okay.
We forgot to talk about it here.
Okay. Did you link me?
As you guys, yeah, I'll give you a link right now. As you guys know, there's this stupid ass guy named Tom Tillis, whatever his name is, who wants to pass a bill to give streamers who get DMCA strikes do felony, pretty much put in jail, and you get a felony.
Mm-hmm. I remember this.
Yes. So this is this is what I mean by the DMCA getting worse. And there are people like this guy who's getting a bunch of donations. And guess which most of the donations are coming from?
Twitch staff.
No, music labels.
Oh, let's just not listen to music then. Fuck you guys. Let's not listen to music then. POG.
So a lot of the music labels are donating to him. And what he's doing with that is to push a bill. Again, it's just to push a bill. It's not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. But to push a bill, so if you get DMCA strike, a streamer gets DMCA strike for copyright, and it goes all the way through, the streamer will possibly get a felony and do some jail time. And here are some people that are his donators: Universal Music Group Company, Walt Disney Productions, Warner Music, iHeartMedia, Music Speaks, mostly a lot of the Record Industry Association of America, National Music Publishers. As you can see, a lot of his music. They are donating this guy and to help him with this goddamn bill. And this is like dumb, right? This is dumb. Like they're seriously putting us as criminals for listening to music that we purchase for the most part, or like we listen through YouTube, right? And then let other people like find that music and then purchase it there, like whatever, or listen to Spotify and you pay for the Spotify premium and all that. So they're putting us next to criminals. For some reason, we are criminals now for listening to music.
Right. All this is a fear tactic and control.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Literally what they're trying to do is control everything in life. So even if you do consume it, you still can't do anything with it other than you Because it's not enough that we bought the song or we're watching it on YouTube or whatever. It's not enough of that. And it's like, instead of going after the platforms that exist on how we can listen to these things, because then if you cut off the supply of whatever, you can't listen to it. But instead of doing that, you're literally punishing people that are doing nothing. They're sitting in the room entertaining people, right? And most of them may have a subscribe button or whatever, but I think we really seriously need to get off of the big tax Twitch whatever and go back to the PayPal, the Patreon days, because the second that people saw people are making money off of Twitch and that they're using content either from YouTube or whatever, it was just a matter of time before somebody is going to complain about it. And I think that the DMCA strike going to have like a felony for jail time, I think that doesn't make any sense at all. And I think the biggest problem isn't even what he's trying to say here. The biggest problem is the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. It's outdated. It was created in the early 2000s. It doesn't work with our world today. Not the way we consume it. So we either have to change the world that we have here and link everything so that everybody gets taxed and everybody has to pay a tax of some sort, because this literally what it's come down to is taxes and quote unquote loss of revenue, because in their eyes they're losing revenue by people watching streams. And in my opinion, I would have never known about this damn song had I not gone to this streamer. There's been songs that I found because of streaming. And to take that even further, there's games that I found because of streaming or watching a stream. There's people that, put song requests and that helped me find a song as well. And it's like, if I add that to my playlist on Spotify, that is being paid for. That is not a loss of revenue. And the people that are watching it, they weren't going to listen to it until they watched the streamer anyways. So there has to be a way that they create, and I'm completely avoiding this conversation of going to jail. Like that's fucking ridiculous. They're going to lock up a bunch of people and overcrowd the population of prison because they streamed a song. Fuck out of here, dude. No. What I'm talking about is the actual revenue that the quote-unquote company has lost because of this. What I'm saying is they need to go and make up some kind of solution. If this streamer has 50,000 viewers and they play a song, there has to be some kind of algorithm that is going to be reading how many people it is, and then you reward the labels X amount of money, and it gets a cut from Twitch, not from us, not from the Twitch streamer, from Twitch, because this is Twitch's problem. This is Twitch's fault. They made us out to be fucking scapegoats, and I'm tired of it. This is not a fucking streamer issue. They never had anything that was wrong with it until the Congress guy said, you guys, that your platform Twitch is doing all this stuff, right?
They ignored it. Twitch ignored it for a while.
And this is Twitch's problem. This is going to kill Twitch, because we're not gonna go on Twitch and stream anymore. Not if we can go to fucking jail for just playing a song.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing. I will say this. So the music company is going to lose a lot more revenue than they think, because now gaming companies, they see the profit of streamers playing their games, right? Bounties and like new game they just came out,
right,
etc. So what companies are going to start doing now? They're no longer going to start hiring people that make third-party games or getting signing up those like music companies and get their not games, third-party music and add it to their games. They're no longer going to do that anymore. They're going to just create their own for first party, for people to listen to that within streaming now. People are like, why are we going to pay you guys money to use your music on our game where people won't be able to listen to the music on streaming or like anywhere else? Because like, what if they're not doing streaming? They do YouTube, they do a video of it, and now they get in trouble for that. Like, why are we giving you money for that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what would we like? Why are we going to give a lot of, like, I don't know how many money we're going to give them, like thousands of dollars, and then they can't even use that money for the most part, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know, like what it could have been like a easiest solution personally, like an emulator. You know how like emulator is legal as long as you own the game, you can show the case that you own the game. There's some like proof. Why couldn't you just been sitting with music? Oh, I purchased this song. I purchased this album. Here's my. If they need proof, if they need that, boom. Oh, you did prove it. Okay, cool. Oh, you're using Spotify Premium. Oh, you are paying for it. All right, cool. You know, you're proving that you're paying for the product. Just listen, live stream. You're not creating like a lot of content beyond that. You're live streaming it, and that's pretty much it. But no, they gotta like no. We want all the money. We want all the money. They're getting more gritty, and it's gonna get to a point where the music company is gonna lose a lot of extra money. They're gonna come and start apologizing. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it would have been a lot better if streamers, all of us, even especially the big streamers, put together and said we're not deleting our clips.
Yeah.
If all the streamers did that and not nuke the clips right away, like when people say, "Oh, we gotta nuke it," if all streamers came together and be like, "We're not doing this," it would have been a much different situation. It would have probably changed the copyright system.
Yeah, I mean, they made us out to be scapegoats, and they don't care about the end user. I mean, even like some of the biggest creators on this platform, like Dr. Disrespect, for instance, we have zero clarity as to why he was banned. We have speculation. That's about it. And then we have Forzen being banned because of a language barrier. Well, ultimately a language barrier. I mean, a viewer made it happen, but the language barrier is what ultimately got him banned because he's Swedish and he doesn't speak clear English. And now, I mean, we can segue from this to the next bullshit that Twitch is doing. I don't even know if I can say this on Twitch anymore. The S word rhymes with shrimp. Okay. That word has been banned along with incel and virgin. Okay. Basically, Twitch is going after words that have like meaning on their platform, but they're
making it more meaning.
But they don't go after the racist bullshit. They don't go after the R word. They're not going after like more important stuff. And as we were talking about this, I'm literally having a conversation with Sai, aka Kayla, on Twitter about this, and like we're in agreement with everything we're saying right now. Like Twitch does not care about the creators. They used to. But Twitch has been so money hungry and gathered more money, and they're so full of themselves that they're lying to people about the music, saying it's not a big deal, right? Not at all. Meanwhile, there is a Congress guy that wants to get jail time for all these people, including me and you, Johnny, that play music. It's like it's such a weird place right now to be on Twitch.
Can I say okay? I don't understand this, and I don't understand why Twitch doesn't understand this either. Do you know what they're doing? They're giving more power to the trolls.
Yeah.
Because do you think that's gonna stop a troll but not saying those words? Because now you guys are making it a bigger issue than it is. Once you make it a bigger issue than it is, then the trolls are gonna love it. They're gonna jump on it. You're gonna see simp, incel, virgin everywhere through Twitter, Twitch now. More now because now Twitch made it a bigger deal. Because now it's a bigger deal, they're gonna use that to their advantage. That's how it works. That's how it works now. And then there are people like Sweet Anita who has to take down her merch now that has simp. You know, she has the hat and the shirt. Now she has to take that down. If a streamer has simp in their name, it's using it, they gotta take that down too. They gotta change their whole brand name now too.
Sarah Fall.
So it is really weird. It's like, yo, we got DMCA problems. We got wrongful ban problems. We have other really bad words are using on Twitch. No. Let's focus on other things because let's focus on incel. Let's work on virgin. Let's focus on simp. Oh, and also let's focus on blind playthrough.
Can I be honest? I haven't heard the word incel since Ice Poseidon was gone. I didn't even think that was like a big deal.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big. People use that as a joke.
And then like saying the word blind playthrough, for instance, Like there's literally no reason to like focus on these like such trivial things. Like there are way bigger issues. Address the music issue. How about that? Address banning clarity. Let us know what we can and cannot do on your platform. I still don't know to this day. Like obviously nudity is not allowed, right? But there are little things on Twitch that I'm like, is that okay? Is it not okay? Is it okay? It's okay for I'm sorry to say, but Alinity or Pokimane or somebody else of status. But then it's not okay for XQC, who has just big, or if not bigger status. Like the clarity is my issue with Twitch. There's like so much, there's so much gray area that you don't know if you're good or bad in some cases. You don't know if that's okay or not. You know what I mean? Like stream sniping is not okay, but it's okay for the viewers to stream snipe in a Twitch tournament. You see the gray area there that's kind of gets muddy, where it's like they're not like clear on all that. And then the music thing, they say if you don't own it, then you can't play it. Okay, but I don't own any of the music in Smash Brothers. So if I play Smash Brothers, am I gonna get DMCA'd someday? Should I just mute all game audio? What about sound effects? Are sound effects okay? Is that okay? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like Nintendo's already DMCA people on YouTube.
Yeah,
using their music
and
as backgrounds. Yeah,
Nintendo has been going after people as well, and it's like everybody is trying to establish control. That's all it is. So, so Twitch as a platform needs to come out and firmly say, these are our rules. You can do this and that, and make a long list. Make a
no.
30.
But here's the thing: even though they have a list, they don't force them.
Well, they enforce it on certain people. That's the problem. If there's no consistency.
That is the problem. Yeah, they have a list already. It's there, but it's never forced on all the time. That's why it's so weird. Even though they make that, even if they do that, they don't force them at all. They don't force them until they're like, you know what? Yeah, let's get him. We don't like him, because there already been a lot of evidence showcasing that people that work on Twitch that that they will ban people or try to go after people that they don't like. Casey Tron was a very big example that was literally showcased. That was actually proven they came after her a long time ago because they didn't like her.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's what happened to XQC. That goes with Forzen. You know, luckily, which is just another news, Forzen's coming back after Christmas time, around Christmas time, right? But he's been banned for so long for something he didn't do, not on purpose. That's insane. Like insane, you know? And it wasn't as bad as Pokemon here showing porn for like 1 second.
Yeah.
You know? But they banned it for a day, but Fortune's like it was almost a month. How weird and dumb is that? Like that is so weird. And now with this whole new rules with incel, virgin, and shrimp, now people are gonna call it nowadays, right? Shrimp. It's like it's getting worse and worse with the woke message, with the fake woke, like bullshit woke, I called it. Where Twitch is trying to please people. They're always gonna have be offense with anything that happens that they don't like, anything offensive, even something minor that's not even a big deal, but they make it a really big deal.
Yeah,
they're trying to go for damn for some reason, and then other companies are figuring it out that is not where to go. Like movies, people saw how bad the Charlie's Angels movies was, the Terminator, the Harley Quinn, and all stuff. Like, and then you hear the news with Marvel, how they don't want to go with this woke anymore and go broke.
Well, I mean,
looks like Twitch has to find out the hard way. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, it comes to power and control. And I think Twitch's thinking is we don't have any competition right now, so we can literally do anything we want. And at the end of the day, the consumer wins. Even with all the big money deals, even you've heard of Peacock, or you've heard of what was that other app that you had on your phone? You could watch like short videos and stuff.
Then I got closed down.
Yeah, exactly. They had all the money and power in the world. They had so much content, but nobody watched it. Nobody was buying it. But the reason why Twitch can do what they do is because they own all the viewership. They own all like when it comes to live streaming, they are the probably like the worldwide leader in live streaming.
Which it could be destroyed easily by YouTube. But YouTube has not fully gone on to that.
It's not just YouTube. At the end of the day, it's the consumer. You can have all the services in the world. It doesn't matter. The consumer chooses the market. That's how this has always worked. So if there are enough people that are tired of this abuse, and I'm not, the viewers are gonna be there, right? I don't think the viewers is how Twitch dies. I think it's the streamers, the live streamers that are on Twitch, when they have a mass exodus to different platforms and they make the platforms grow equally, or like they just, let's say everybody jump ship to Glimish or Theta.tv or Caffeine, whatever. When Facebook, they have a YouTube, mass exodus, that is the only time we'll see Twitch then bend the knee, because they have all the power. They have all the power. They have affiliates, so like you have a way to make money on Twitch, and then everybody gets hooked on affiliate. It's kind of like drugs. You take a little bit of this hit right there, you get hooked, right? And you get a little taste of it. You want more, because you get a little taste of that revenue. You want more. You get hungry, right? And then you
you may never see it.
What's that?
You may never even see the revenue.
Well, you can make an account on Twitch, not get your $100,000 or $100 payout, and then Twitch keeps it. They never have to pay it out,
and they'll quit.
Yeah, so I mean,
and they'll keep all of them. And just think about how many streamers have quit because they thought they could make a lot of money with it, because they make an affiliate. It's so easy to get to be able to make easy money or a lot of money, but they don't, and they end up quitting. And all that money, where do you think it's going? It's going to them.
Well, you you as a viewer, let's say you watch let's just say you watch Trainwrecks TV, right? And he says the word incel. I don't know if he actually does, but let's just say were to say that, and that was like a brand thing he did, right? Then you have to adjust, right? You have to adjust and remake merch, right? Well, you as a viewer watch that person, you say, I want to stream too. I was influenced by that streamer or another streamer. And then you see that the top people have to rebrand. They have tons of capital, so they don't have to worry about rebranding. It's just a flip of the switch for them. It's just a quick email to whoever does their marketing team, right? For a small streamer to rebrand, if you don't have a team, then you have to rebrand and do everything yourself. So if you were building off of a simp brand or an incel brand, whatever, you have to readjust, right? And that's the thing, is like streaming is 100% of your time. If you want to make it a career, you have to make it 100% effort of your time into streaming. Even when you're off streaming, you have to be kind of like looking at Twitch, seeing your quote unquote competition, networking, like you said. You have to be continuously doing it. You can't stop. You can't take a break, especially when you're on the up and up. If you have an established audience, you can take as many breaks as you want. But if you're still like trying to get that audience and build your brand and grow your channel, you can't take a break. And when things like this happen, that you have to continuously like adjust your trajectory on where you're trying to go in terms of like your career on Twitch, it's a very bumpy ride for those that are at the bottom of the totem pole. Like they're literally like trying to take off like a rocket, and they're hitting every obstacle on the way. Meanwhile, a big established channel that didn't have this when they were trying to grow, because the internet was sane, it was normal, it wasn't crazy like it is now, with all these different terms of you're a bad person if you say this or whatever. Like we didn't have these crazy rules back then, right? Those people are fine. But I think ultimately what's going to happen is all the smaller channels are going to shrink, they're going to get smaller, and they're going to die out or go to other platforms, and they'll stay viewers of the bigger channels. And as long as Twitch is paying most of the big channels, they will never leave, and they will abide by any rule. But I see a scenario where it becomes too much, even for the biggest streamers, and they create their own platform. Like they could literally, if they wanted to, they have a Discord for Among Us. I've heard it. They have a Discord for like the SCP whatever game that everybody's playing, that Twitch game back in the day. They could band together in a span of a few months and make a brand new service, another channel or another streamer thing, and abandon Twitch. and Twitch might lose 30 to 40% of their viewership. But just off of that, they could then build their own platform and do whatever the hell they want. But I just don't see that happening. That's like the only scenario I can see Twitch faltering in this. Either more regulations, and then like a massive. It has to be like 40% of their viewership when it comes from their streamers exodus. But it's just getting to the point where it's like you can't just make a Twitch channel. You gotta make more than one. In my opinion, you gotta make a YouTube, a TikTok. You have to use everything out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because what I've learned, and I wish I learned this 4 years ago when I was kind of like trying to make my own brand, which I'm all figuring that out this year, is like you have to build your brand in different platforms. You can't just stick with one, because if Twitch goes down, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? If YouTube goes down, what are you gonna do? Or Instagram or Twitter, whatever. Any of those topics could go down at any day, any moment. Bubble could burst, and you're like, "What am I gonna do? I have everybody on there." No, you gotta start all over. But if you've been networking on other platforms, not, and I don't mean like posting, "Hey, I'm going live on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, stuff like stuff." You're actually putting content on there, not the "I'm going live" post only, and actually establishing an audience within those platforms. That'll be a lot better, because if Twitch goes down, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
you gotta start all over, because everybody's like, "Oh, he's not putting live. What is he doing?" Like, gotta figure that out now, because that's all you know how to post. And yeah, it's just it's a really weird thing now right now, because it's really funny, dude. It's and the only way things will be able to change is not if the majority of the small medium streamers do a strike, or if the big streamers do a strike.
Yeah, like I said, max exodus. It has to be like a group. You remember the Twitch? It was like a boycott that they had because they were talking about it was something BLM related, and they were trying to do a Twitch boycott, and nobody joined them on that. Yeah, nobody joined. Yeah. It has to be like, literally, Twitch has to see like a 60% drop. Yep. In terms of like traffic, like nothing coming their way. Nobody buying bits, nobody subscribing. It has to be like a site-wide effort where people band together. I mean, if you can imagine people, humans, ordinary humans, rich and not rich, coming together on Twitch to not stream on Twitch for like, we're talking like at least a week. It has to be that. If there's nothing like that, then Twitch will continue to survive and thrive. It has to be like a Vine disappearance. Seriously, like it has to be that major. Because look, if you think about this, when this whole pandemic started. By the way, sorry, I just want to say real quick. I'm not advocating that we do that. I'm playing devil's advocate. It has to be that big for Twitch to notice that they've done something wrong. That's the only way Twitch will notice that they've done. I'm not advocating for that to happen. If it happens, it's not on me. It's on you, Twitch. I'm just saying, in the scenario that happens, that's the only way that you guys will care about us, because you don't care about us. You just bring us out to be scapegoats, and you make us pay your fines, basically. You could have taken care of this years ago. Go ahead. Yeah, so I was going off what the chat's the viewer. Out of 14 million viewers, 15 mil were active this year. 10% of the only watched their friends. So Twitch is dying. So what I'm thinking is like, what happened with this pandemic? People saw how Twitch really is more than ever, because they watch it more than ever. So they realized, this is kind of like bullshit, and like with all these regulations, making some streams very boring or very strict. So maybe people are learning or seeing that, hey, this is bad. I'm just gonna go watch I'm gonna go watch a YouTube video. I'm gonna go watch people on YouTube instead, or Facebook, whatever. So I think people like 2021
could be the year where Twitch is like, damn, man, we're losing a lot of revenue. We're losing a lot of people now. Because like I think people are getting tired of all this. And why do you think right now this year was a big boom for YouTube? A lot of Twitch streamers now are posting everything on YouTube now. Their VODs, their clips, everything. They're even streaming there sometimes there as well. Because they're like, well, why are we gonna keep everything on here? You literally made us delete all our clips, our VODs, everything. Why did we want to have all our content on here now? Everybody's growing on YouTube. You hear like XQC got 1 million subscribers on YouTube recently. I wonder why his YouTube grew out of nowhere even more. Oh, I don't know, maybe because they put a lot more content on there than he was doing on Twitch. Same thing with Miskiv. He's been blowing up. Ludwig. Like, there's so many different names that you could count. Like, they're just like, yeah, why we have all our content on Twitch? We could just do it on YouTube now. Because people are saying that. I think people are leaving Twitch. There's the drop off. There's been a drop off.
Look at my screen real quick. This beautiful woman was named Maya Angelou. She had the famous quote, "I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." How many people were happy when they deleted that stuff? Nobody. How many people were happy that they deleted hours of memories, days, months of memories? I mean, I'm sure some of them backed it up and would put it on Twitch, on YouTube or other platforms, but some people probably didn't. Maybe some people didn't have a choice. I personally have had a great moment in Wind Waker that was taken away from me because of the music that was playing in it. Okay?
Miles Morales too.
Exactly. We're talking games that we're not even playing outside music. It's in the game. EA Sports, it's in the game. That content is being taken away from us. The people, YouTube may demonetize us, but they don't remove stuff. They don't try and hide it. They may block it in certain countries. For instance, my streams are getting blocked in Cuba, Iran, North Korea, kind of weird places, right? It's getting and Syria. Those are the countries that they cannot watch me because of whatever. I guess the governments. I don't know, but people really, they remember how you made them feel when you have like involvement with people in general, and you have a bad feeling. And you harness that feeling like, this made me feel like shit. Why would you go back to that, right? Why would people stay on Twitch if everything that they put clips or whatever is going to be deleted because of their policies? People feel that. They remember how that felt. Like, this was an awesome moment that I shared with so many people. But because there was one song in the background, now that moment's gone. It's kind of like, why would I continue to be here? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the question I ask myself when I'm on this platform, and that's why I don't stream as an affiliate anymore, because I want people to have good feeling around me, or vice versa, and I don't want it to be taken away by anything. Like, it's silly that a song that's playing at 10% volume right now can get me copyright striked on my YouTube channel as we speak. It's playing at 10%. You can barely hear it. The content is not the song. It's background noise. You can't even tell what song this is. It's just a bunch of it's nothing, right? I'm not saying the song is nothing. I'm saying, like, in terms of the content, it's nothing. But that will get you blocked on Twitch. Like, that mutes the entire stream. They haven't even come up with a way to differentiate audio, whatever. Like, we don't have a way to stream multiple audio tracks, so that way we can hear the music in our heads, right? But then the stream can't. We don't even have that. That's a solution you could have made up. You could have made that an exclusive solution for Twitch.
And they are ignoring it as well, because right now with their Twitch soundtrack, because even though we're listening to a soundtrack, you still get DMCA.
Exactly. Like, their own solution doesn't even fucking work. That's how broken this is. And now we're gonna get jail time for okay. Craziness. It's absolutely crazy. that's about it on Twitch. I'm honestly done talking about them. I do want to do a little speculation or just a glimpse of Glimish, because I have mentioned that a couple of times, because that's a new platform that's on the up and up. It's coming out in 2021. I have a screen here in front of me. So they're a new streaming platform. They allow channel subscriptions, platform subscriptions, which is, I guess it's, okay, so channel subscriptions is directly to the streamers. Platform subscriptions is to support Glimish. POG. Moderation, of course. WebSocket API, that's what Twitch has. Limited chat emotes, so it has like I think it has like channel points in the sense.
Yeah.
Internationalization, so it has different languages. Faster than light, which Twitch still doesn't have, which is basically what Mixer had. Stream key, thumbnails, so you can actually choose your thumbnails instead of Twitch giving you a random one. They have guides for style. They have streamer kits. They have emotes, like a bunch of emotes, different sub effects, social media assets. So I guess you can use these design and brand tools to build a brand. You also get emails, so they don't look like spam, because Twitch's emails are kind of meh. I don't want to say Glimish is a shot to Twitch, but everything that they talk about in their descriptions for each of these categories are literally shots at Twitch. This platform it's brand new. It's not out yet, but Glimish is trying to pick up where Mixer left off, in my opinion.
I will say they need to talk about the music. They need to figure that music too before they launch this website.
They do have a music category.
No, I know, but they need to talk about DMCA on their platform, like how we could like work with that and make it better. If they have something better for than Twitch, like work around that or some way, then they will have a big step up for than Twitch. Because everyone's like, oh, we can listen to music there. You know what I mean? Because of this or whatever they have, like they implement on their website, it could work. That could work better. That could actually, but they need to address that. Because if they address, oh yeah, you can't play music on our platform as well right now. We're working through that right now. Find something like in a solution or something like that. Just being honest about it instead of trying to lie about it and try to like downplay it. Then that'll be a big up to them. At least they're honest.
So I do want to go even further into this post, because they did talk about it on their blog. They have a roadmap update. Since July, we're working diligently to launch Glimish Phase 1 Alpha launch for the end of 2020. Our team has been working hard to overcome the challenges involved with making that happen, but we are confident. What happened to that other website?
What other website? Oh, the other website became a troll. Maybe this is the new one. They were like, oh, we became a troll account. Let's just change the name and do this instead. I think that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, because they had like an art contest, and then that was a big failure, and then I never really followed it after that. I left the Discord because it was kind of weird, like it was kind of cringy. But anyways,
I think they saw that, so it's actually a very smart idea to rebrand before anything releases.
Probably a good idea. It looks like they have subscriptions for everyone instead of like being affiliate or getting locked into a contract. It looks like anyone can subscribe to anybody, which is pretty cool. There's what we talked about earlier. They have a new feature saying Twitter account connecting, so you can directly connect your social medias, which I've already done. I do have a Glimish set up, but I don't have the ability to log in yet or do anything because they're still in alpha. They have a special platform subscribers, which is basically the $5 a month. It'll help the Glimish platform. Light and dark mode, that's actually very standard for any website. I don't use any light mode for any app that I own or any website.
I know nowadays, right?
Well, I mean, I guess I am using it on Twitter, but usually I have everything on dark mode. They have chat timestamps, which is really cool to see when everyone talks. I don't think Twitch natively has that. I think you have to like use like another thing to see timestamps.
You can see it on VOD.
Yeah, you can see it on VOD, but I'm talking about like in the act, because like
the
Restream
you can see it on
app,
VOD, but like, and wow, they doing animated emotes. Wow, I'm surprised I haven't done that for Twitch yet. even though people have been using that GIFs for a while now.
Yeah.
Or BGTV emotes, animated emotes. Oh my god, like what?
They also have Steam stream moderators, and channel customizations. So it looks like you can customize chat backgrounds, rules. So it's kind of like Twitch. It's very similar.
It's pretty much Twitch and it's Mixer. They're good right now, but we're gonna say they just need to be honest about everything. They need to start creating a trustworthy stuff, and that's pretty much it. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. That's literally it. That's literally it.
They have categories up here. They have gaming, art, music, tech, IRL, and education. Education's an interesting one because I don't think that exists on Twitch, and I wonder if they're going to be doing like 24-hour education streams, or are they going to have like college stuff on here, like you can learn?
No, I think it's gonna be like more like what they have with YouTube tutorials, stuff like that. Because with education streams with the actual college and all that, you're just open the door for trolls to come in. They're not gonna do a college stream, stuff like that. It's gonna be mostly like a person teaching you how to do something, which is basically like you're doing art, music, or it's maybe somebody wants to teach you how to do math. They'll do that on stream. I don't know, but that is, if they're talking about an actual like high school, like not on high school, but like a college class, they're just opening door for trolls, and I will not feel bad at all for them, because like that is a dumb idea. I'm sorry, they should not do that.
Yeah,
that is a dumb idea. That's just opening trolls for them.
Yep. I mean, everybody is just pretty much reacting to Twitch bans. The terms. One use it as an insult. So that's a very subjective thing too. Like, how do you know someone's intent of using these words? Like, you could say it in a joking manner and people could still take it as an insult. You know what I mean?
Okay. Here's an easy way to fix that.
No. How?
Just put the Twitch rules of your own stream and make them clear. That's it. You know how like each person has their own rules, right? If they make it clear, hey, it's okay to say this, but you gotta say like in a joking matter. Here's an example, if you need to. But if you make it clear of how your vibe of your stream is, because some people don't get offended as easily, some people do. I get that. That's why they have their own personal rules. Twitch has that. Every time you're about to chat something, there's their own personal rules coming out, right? Well, they can implement that better, and just making sure they read the rules, or let the streamer's responsibility be like, hey, read the rules. I'm not okay with this. Here's the rules. You're not okay with this, go to a different channel that is okay with it. Like in a joking matter or whatever it is. Again, you don't want to put some boundaries, but you can make sure it's all up to the streamer. They have the power to control that. Yeah, true, right? True. So it's like, if a streamer's okay of you know what, I'm gonna say it again. If somebody is okay, like in my stream, if somebody calls me a shrimp, which now we have to say nowadays, right? People call me shrimp. I find it funny. I find that funny, right? I find it funny as fuck. They call me that, right? And I'm okay with that within my stream. If somebody calls me,
wait. When someone says the word shrimp, then all the people that are like, you calling me a shrimp, I don't like that, I'm short, they're gonna get offended, and then they're gonna ban the word shrimp.
No, yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, but each streamer has
the vegans are gonna come out of the woodwork, and they're gonna be like, oh no, you can't call him shrimp. That's offensive to us vegans. Like, everybody's gonna have an issue with something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's never gonna...
So that's what I'm saying. So I think the best way to do this is, because the streamer is responsible for their chat, right? As much as possible, right? So if the streamer's okay with that stuff in your stream, then it should be allowed, because it's not offensive, or it's not that crazy, or shouldn't even be that crazy. But if there are people, or that person, like, I'm gonna say this, I'm probably gonna get mad, or that soft on this platform like that, but if they make it clear on their own personal rules to not say that kind of stuff, they should be allowed to do that. And they should be allowed to have to control that, but you should not take away all that. Like, just for I personally believe is a minority of people that do not like that for the rest of the people, because the rest of us, for the most part, are not. I just say it, we're not pansies, or we don't get offended as easily. We just make it as a joke, be fun, we move on. We do the next thing, because once you do that, guess what happens? The trolls don't have no power. Because if a streamer finds it funny or ignores it or finds a way to play it off, the troll's gonna be like, well, this is not fun.
Yeah.
Why? Like, this is not fun at all. Like, you guys are giving, like, this is the problem. Twitch is giving a lot of power to the trolls. Because now, like, yes. So now I can say virgin incel and simp and make them, like, make the streamer get in trouble now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm having so much fun now.
The trolls are like, now I can make fun of blind people. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
now people, now people are putting blind playthrough, Kappa,
Like,
and it's like funny, fucking funny.
People that were not a target and are innocent are now being targeted because Twitch is making it a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Like, nobody had an issue with blind playthrough until one person did, and this is not offense to that person, who's a really big supporter of able gamers and disabled gamers. Is not offense to him. So if he didn't like that, then don't use it. Don't use it. But he has a problem with other people using the blind playthrough because it's mean that you never play the game at all. This is the first time you're playing it. You still allow them use it for that because they're not using it in an offensive way. They're talking about a game. They're not talking about a person.
I feel like hold on. I feel like anything that is like in an attempt to be clearly like an insult or a troll that is like in that way offensive, I think that should be regulated. But the words shouldn't be banned.
Yeah.
Like the words should be like, they should be a case by case basis. If this is for harm or malicious intent, ban the person that's saying that. If it's not for harm or malicious intent, and it's like all playful and fun, and it's understood that it's that way, not interpreted, but like clearly as day, right? Because we need humans to go through this. We can't use the algorithm to determine if someone said something maliciously or not. We need a human person, and if it's obvious, clear as day that this is not right, then there should be a punishment behind it, right? But if there is no harm or intent, and you can, and like 100% you can say for certain there's no harm or intent, there should not be a banning of words.
And guess who's up to that? The streamer. That's exactly what I said.
Exactly.
It's up to the streamer with the rules. It's up to the streamer. So, like I said, if people find it offensive, make sure you have that clear on your own personal rules.
Exactly.
That's it. Let the streamer decide what is okay and what's not okay, right? Of course, there are words that can be like extremely offensive, like the N word, like the G word or something like that, right? The F word, all that. Like those, common sense, crossing the line.
Yeah.
Get that. 100% get that. 100% get that. But words are not really meant as offensive or just jokingly kind of way, like simp, virgin, incel, blind playthrough, stuff like that. They're not even like normally supposed to be offensive, just mostly just joking of mostly majority. And it's up to the streamer to decide, is this offensive to me?
Right.
Does this affect me? If it doesn't, it should be allowed to a certain extent. Right? The streamer has the responsibility to control the chat of what is okay, what is not okay.
Right.
If the streamer makes it clear as day, hey, I don't want you guys to use incel, simp, virgin in my stream, right here on the rules. I don't want you guys to use that in my chat at all. All right? I don't make that. So if somebody says it to get banned, 100% justified, because that's the streamer's platform. Their like, you know what I mean? That's their community, that's their thing. But I'll use myself as an example. If somebody uses that in my channel, incel, simp, virgin, whatever, I treat that as a joke. I treat that, maybe they don't even mean that, but I treat it as a joke. I play it off and I move on, because that will take away from the trolls. Right. They get like, this is boring, this is bullshit, it's not offensive. Like, this, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it should be up. It should be up to the streamers, right? Because it's, but what if the streamer allows all this racist stuff and all this like hardcore offensive stuff? Use your common sense. Of course, they should be banned. Like, it's easy. Somebody's gonna come out for that. Like, nobody's gonna come out for that. But if the streamer allows this kind of stuff, and they're just joking, like blind playthrough, like things are not that big of a deal, but people are making it a big deal for some reason.
Well, I think
they should not be.
I think when you say I think of it as a joke, you should be clear as the streamer to say that I view this as joking, but you should also have a statement that says other may not. So don't joke around everywhere. Like you should, because even though you're saying that,
No, yeah.
even though you're
only
saying
on
that,
the streamer. Yeah, yeah.
So it's on the streamer to control the chat and be like civil, but at the same time, you're giving a false sense of security that you could use this word anywhere, and I think that's why they're trying to ban it. But I think that the Twitch streamer has more responsibility to like let the person know, especially if they're young, because a lot of people on Twitch are young.
Yeah,
unadmittedly,
yeah.
that this is not okay everywhere. Like this is only okay because I think it's okay, but that doesn't mean you need to put that word everywhere, because it won't be okay everywhere.
Exactly, and it's like that's all they have to do, like make it the majority rules. So if I say, hey, I'm okay with this, I'll make it Joe, you make it clear only for my channel. So if you go to Hado's channel and he's not okay with it, he has a right to ban you, and you have no right to get mad, because that's his rules, that's his channel, and that's it.
Yeah,
like,
I think we used to have like a filter where it was like 18 plus and not 18 plus. I think we still have it, but I think the 18 plus rooms were more like anything goes kind of thing, and then the other rooms were kind of more PG friendly. And I think we need to have like that more present and known, like viewer discretion advised kind of deals, because some streamers, they're kind of like everywhere, and they're kind of in both categories, in my opinion. Like I'll take XQC for example. He's definitely got like more younger viewers, but the kind of stuff that he says sometimes is for more older audience. Like he hates politics, but he loves talking about it for some reason, because he's genuinely interested in it. And to me,
or makes it a joke out of it.
Right, and even though that's kind of like anyone can talk about that, it's kind of an older discussion, because the younger people don't understand politics and older people understand it better, I think, in my opinion. And it's kind of those kind of things, like those kind of topics that I think geared towards more like an older audience. And I think that there needs to be like maybe either, I don't know, I think Twitch just wants to get rid of all of it, but I think there should be some kind of filters that are present before you can enter a streamer's channel, even without a subscription or even without an account. Because like if you go to like a Amaranth's channel, you're gonna see a lot of, you know, boobs and ass and stuff, right? And at a young mind, that's very impressionable. But I think there should be like a filter, like you cannot see this until like a giant form of consent. I am X amount of years old. And even if they lie, at least you as Twitch have taken the step to protect yourself, and it looks less bad than to just have a bunch
and the streamer.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're protecting the streamer because that's the kind of content they want to put out there. More power to them. And you're also protecting the streamer with that message. But Twitch especially is getting protected and less targeted, because they are actually doing efforts to like allow content that is, you know, it's not nudity, but it's in that realm of sexuality, right? I don't know how we got here, but it's in that realm, and it's like we need some kind of like wall that says, hey, this is what this kind of streamer does. Hell, you know, get rid of the little tiny boxes, say this is my Twitch channel, and then put this big old warning and then show that, right? You know, give us a warning as to what we're getting into, because I think a lot of the people that are young, you know, they're getting very impressionable. They're seeing all sorts of stuff, and it's not just like sexuality kind of things. I'm talking about words. I'm talking about ideologies. They're getting exposed to that, and you know, you're not supposed to have an account under a certain age on Twitch, but knowing that that exists still, you should have some kind of huge disclaimer for channels that are more non-PG friendly. And I think YouTube, do you know how they did that this is intended for kids or not? I think that should come on, you know, that should be on Twitch as well, because there's a lot of stuff that is not intended for kids. And even when you like streamers, they're live. These are not pre-recorded content, it's live. So like anything can happen when you're live. You could go like in a great mood and then something happened and you're pissed off. You know, like anything could happen. So
or a word could come out different because you're mixing words or something like that, and it comes here look at forcing.
Yeah,
it came out like it said something, but it didn't mean that way. Maximilian, it happened to him before. He said an N word by accident because he was combining two words together on a game, and he was just freestyling and he said it, and he felt really bad about it. But believe it or not, those things happen.
Or
right?
or the people they coerce to say those words that are being like donated,
Yeah.
my Dixie Normus or something like names like that. Like
Yeah. Like there are people that just read everything that's on the chat, right? And they just don't realize what they're saying because they're live.
yeah,
Mistakes happen. Oh
Yeah.
my God, we're human. I can't believe it.
yeah,
We're not perfect. Streamers are not allowed to make mistakes like that. And you could tell when somebody's it's just in it like with intent, like not trolling. You can totally tell when somebody's saying that like that.
Yeah.
You can tell when somebody says like, "Holy," the way you could tell easily the way they react after just saying it. Like, did that just sound like, "Oh fuck," I didn't mean to say that. Like that's like, holy shit, that's like really bad. But there's some people are like just saying it, just like whatever, I'm gonna fuck. You know what I mean? You could tell that. Like, you could totally easily tell. Look at what happened with that one streamer, Jenna. I'm sorry, like there's a lot of evidence of her saying it, like, you know what I mean, on purpose.
Mhm.
That's like you could totally tell she's saying that with intent, right? But like 4cent, this is fucking accent. You can tell. It's like just use common sense.
I just think at the end of the day, sorry, go ahead.
No. I'm just saying at the end of the day, what I'm saying, let the streamer be like let them put them rules, allow what is allowed, and just make it clear. Hey, it's okay for my chat. It's not okay for this chat. If you're going on somebody's channel, it may not be okay. Just look at the rules and see if there's okay or not. But it's okay for me. That's it. Move on.
And I think at the end of the day, Twitch needs to give us a couple more tools to protect ourselves and make us like actually give us ways to succeed rather than like giving us limitations and restrictions and like basically, I don't want to say like downgrading our chats, but like what's next for like lingo? Because like are we not gonna be able to say POG or anything? Because then the frog is gonna be deemed like as like a negative thing. Because like if you take away like tryhard 7, people don't use that for racism, but they use it when a black person's on screen. They sure as hell do. And it's like it's not even a bad thing. And even the guy Trihex I think his name is Trihex. You know, tryhard 7 was like a big thing in XQC, and he was accused of being racist or whatever. But XQC is not racist. He's not racist.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, like, people see, you know, us using an emote to. There's a black guy, right? Well, the second that anyone's like a quote unquote redneck or white guy, they use K Kona. You know, there's things that people use on Twitch already as like mnemonic devices for like real life people. So I mean, I don't know what's next for Twitch when it comes to like the restrictions, but they're definitely trying to change the platform, and I totally like that they're doing something with the platform. I just think that every move that they make is it's like everybody that's on the platform has to play catch up. Everything doesn't make sense, and like there's no consulting of any streamer. Like they used to have the council, it failed terribly, and you know the top streamers, they have to then, you know, trickle down to their viewers and say, okay, this is not okay now, this is okay, etc. And that's great and all. You're right. The at the end of the day, the streamer needs to have, you know, they have to put their A game on and lead the wolf pack. But at the same time, Twitch needs to give us like better clarity in terms of like what are we getting as changes, what is okay, what's not okay, and etc. Because when they keep doing it on the fly, a lot of people are getting hang out to dry. Like people that build off of the joke, especially creators that have merch off the joke or anything else that gives them revenue off of a joke or a meme or something. Then the meme becomes too offensive, right? And then now they have to readjust. And just think if you're a smaller creator trying to readjust.
Yeah. So one is like when people use those emotes, like you said, you could totally tell they're saying it as a joke, nothing serious,
right?
For the majority, and you can totally tell that.
Well, you can tell that because you exist in this ecosystem. But for those people that are outside the ecosystem, when they see a black person on the screen and they see a bunch of black emote people, they might think it's like kind of weird or maybe racist.
But I think what Twitch needs to do is give more credit to the streamers. Like, hey, let's believe in our streamers that they will take care of their own personal chats. let them make their own rules in their personal chats. Of course, the common sense of like not using like going overboard across the line. Like I keep saying, it's all it should be let up to the streamer to protect themselves and protect what is mostly a law within their chats and within the guidelines, of course.
Oh, so you mean have their partners actually be hired to like held to a higher standard and give them more responsibility?
Well, yeah, because they're partners.
Instead of just them, instead of them just getting a bunch of revenue, actually give them responsibility with that revenue, because they already have it, but it's not like public or not public. What's the word?
Yeah,
it's not like a title. It's not
and you know what's
official thing from Twitch. They're just literally have a partnership, but their partnership should come with like some ramifications if they go over or whatever. It should be a contract that actually makes sense when it comes to a working relationship, because right now it's just I get a bunch of emotes, I get the ability to do bounties, and then I have other partners that are big and we become friends because we're both partners. That's really it.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, really. And okay, so I was on Twitter. There's a Casey Tron just posted a tweet, and I didn't even think about this, and it's fucking funny.
Oh boy.
This is what she said. I love how Twitch took the time to ban hurtful words aimed at men, but not any terms of aim at women. And that's kind of true. Just with virgins, incels, and simps. Most of I use it is against men. It is really funny that I think about that. So what does that tell you about the Twitch staff? Like
Oh, I gotta retweet this. True though.
I didn't even think about that at all. And I'm like, oh my God, that's fucking true. That's fucking true. Like, oh my God. I didn't even think about that at all throughout this whole conversation. Looking at these terms and
And you know what? So these words were used in a positive fashion for women, right? Like this is exactly what she said. So like girls use the word simp and turn it into a king. So they took it negative and put it into a positive. And guys were trying to make this a negative thing. They made it into a positive, made a positive thing, you know, making their own revenue or whatever for whatever they did with it. And it was like simp was like kind of an insult, but then it became like a term of endearment towards a female creator. And now those are banned. So like now she's completely right. This is like a sexist move, 100%.
Now this is actually sexist. Now this is the first time I ever agree about somebody making it this is sexist.
Breaking news, Johnny agreed.
Yeah, I finally agree with it. This is actually sexist.
Yeah.
The first time ever me saying that. Cause I wasn't even thinking about that, right? And this is so fucking crazy, dude. Like literally, I'm about to tweet Nico Law. I'm telling her, hey, is simp still king shit?
Well, that's the thing. It's like
because she made that into a joke and make it into like I think that was joking. Either way, it worked. It was working for her brand. It was working for her thing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now she can't say that. That's offensive.
Well, it's not an insult though.
Yeah, now it is on Twitch.
No. They said if you use it as an insult. So I don't think
so you can still say it.
Yeah, because if you're not using it as an insult, I think it's fine. That, from my understanding, that's what it said.
So you've got to make sure that you're saying it as a joke or saying it as not an insult.
Again, interpretation is on the person. It's not on the words.
That's what I'm saying. They should have said, hey, like I keep saying, let the streamer decide what is okay and not okay in their chat.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, hey, if the streamers allow like incels, simps, whatever, all that. If they allow it because they're saying almost as a joke, let them say it. But make sure it's only allowed. Just make sure that they make it clear and maybe not be allowed in other channels. That's it. That's all I had to say.
Breaking news: Bitcoin is approaching $22,000. God damn, boy.
I don't know, man. This is just funny as fuck, dude. It's like there's easy ways to do this, and they're making it harder.
Yeah, Bitcoin is literally like it was literally $1 away from 22,000, and then it crashed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week's episode. We ranted a little bit about Twitch, but I think it's been overdue. I think Twitch has got a lot of issues. Vine wasn't here forever. Rome wasn't here forever. I don't think the United States is gonna last forever, especially with the recent election and the
communism
destruction of our society with all the stuff that's been going on. But you know, I like to remain hopeful and hope that you know, tomorrow will be a better day, even if today wasn't a better day. That's kind of how I live my life nowadays. So yeah, you know, hopefully Twitch will back off of the internet and let the internet be the internet and regulate things that do matter, like, you know, racism and hate speech and bigotry, stuff like that. And leave our little small pocket communities alone that like to do our thing. Stop trying to control us, basically.
Yeah. You know what they talk about in Tall Hall? I forgot to say this real quick. They talk about, instead of like finding solutions to keep our VODs, this is where in development. Unpublished VODs in batches, delete VODs in batches, unpublish all VODs, sort and delete clips by date, game, or view count.
Yeah, just all I hear is more control. So if you stream on Twitch, record everything, because it may not be there.
Yeah. Publish it on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Back it up on online servers. Get a terabyte or 4 terabyte hard drive. They're pretty inexpensive on Amazon, about $80 for a 4 terabyte. I saw the other day. Definitely back up your own content. Do as much as you can to keep your own content and keep you who you are, because they're literally trying to change everything. And even if that's what they think is okay, I don't think it's okay to remove moments that we felt something, because that's really when it's a live stream. When it turns from like a quote unquote show to a live stream, that's in my opinion. It's like whenever you have a real moment, and again, that Maya Angelou quote, people will forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you make them feel. That's all I got to say.
And remember, if you're a virgin, you're no longer allowed in this platform.
That is episode 4 of the Dojo podcast. On that note, Johnny, you got anything coming up?
Get laid.
Okay. Johnny's gonna get laid, and I'm gonna play some more VR chat.
I want to make content still, man. I want to belong in the platform, man. I can't no longer be a virgin.
You want to make content on Twitch by getting laid? Okay.
Hey, I can't be a virgin no more.
Getting kind of steamy in here.
No, I'm kidding. So like I said, 4-year anniversary stream coming up next week with the release of the coloring book digitally. The physical copy release on January.
And my commission.
Yeah, so I'm working on now on the weekend. I'm working on them. There's a lot of things I gotta work on. The release of the started to screen fighting selected screen, which I can't wait to show you guys. We're gonna be working on that. The custom Nintendo, painting and more vector art for future screen print shirt designs and stuff like that. So, and also I'm revamping my store, which I'm gonna retire a lot of prints and stickers. Longer be able to get them at all, unless you're doing I'm doing a giveaway on one of my platforms. But yeah, that's pretty much it. A lot of stuff coming up, and next month, just with the new PC, I'll be able to ramp up a lot of my content out and put it all out now, and not all leave it here on Twitch.
Yep, and you can follow Johnny on Twitch at JohnnyBoyG. Is this Twitch channel?
No, don't follow my Twitch. Follow my Instagram and Twitter instead.
Follow his Twitch. Shut up. Follow his Twitch, JohnnyBoyG. Exactly how it's spelled on the screen. I'm not Hodge, even where I'm Hodosess. You can follow me on YouTube.
Yo, keep saying his name. It's not my fault.
Shut it. But yeah.
How many times you changed his name like this year alone?
Once.
I think it was more than once.
No, it was once.
I feel like It was once. I feel like more.
Yep. It was once. Jerk. Anyways, that's it for for today's show or tonight's show. Thank you for watching, lurking. Whoever you did, thanks for the follows, and I will be back with another stream here in a few minutes. I'm gonna end this one so we can differentiate the streams, but I'll be playing some more VR chat. So hope to see you guys there. Bye.
VR chat poggers.
Pog.